Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers are playing the Thunder, the NBA champion Thunder, tonight in their building, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. We've been playing really well, but we're going to get our biggest test tonight against this team for certain. Alex Caruso is a game-time decision. Of course, their rookie Sorber's out for the season. Marcus Smart is not going to go tonight. He's not available, man. Very, very disappointing. We really need him for this matchup. We need him for every matchup, but against the damn champs, it's tough. It's really tough. We're on a 4-game winning streak, Lakers. Feeling good about ourselves. Beat up on some bad teams, but then we ran into the Cleveland Cavaliers last and got them 127-113. So we're feeling pretty confident that we're probably prepared as we're ever going to be to play a team like the Thunder tonight in their building. Meanwhile, the Thunder have been winning as much as we have. They're always winning. They've been beating up on just about everybody for a little while now. They did lose a random game against the Celtics, for which we would cover, but otherwise they've been winning pretty much the entire month of March. Yeah, that is exactly what it was. So, yeah, man, let's go back to their 5th furthest game behind us. They've been on an East Coast swing right now, just like we have. A lot of East Coast teams consecutively for both of us. And that ends right now for both of us. So, the furthest game into the 5th past, if that's not how you word that, but whatever. 76ers on 323. They won 123-103. And, yeah. So the Sixers shot 44% from the field, 41-94. The champs shot 53% from the field, 48-90. From the three-point line, the Thunder 18-41 for 44%. The 76ers 17-46 for 37%. From the free throw line, the Thunder 90%, 9 of 10. 76ers 4 of 9 for 44%. 44 boards for the Sixers, 48 for the Thunder, 12 offensive boards for the Sixers, 11 for the Thunder, 29 assists for the Sixers, 33 for the Thunder, 10 steals for the Sixers, 6 for the Thunder, 3 blocks for the Sixers, 10 for the Thunder, 18 turnovers for the Sixers, 29 points off of those, 15 turnovers for the Thunder, 23 points off of those, 21 fast break points for the Sixers, 9 for OKC, 40 points in the paint for Philly, 52 for OKC. Largely the game for the Thunder was 24. They led 96% of the time, and for the Sixers it was 3. They led 3% of the time. All right, Hartenstein, 22 minutes, 10 points, 5 of 7 from the field, over 1 from 3, 12 boards, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 offensive rebounds, -5. We know Isaiah Hartenstein. Only 22 minutes, he was able to accomplish that much. That was fantastic, as usual. Chet Holmgren, 30 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 5 blocks, 1 offensive board, +10 for Chet. SGA, 29 minutes, 22 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, +13. Lou Dort, 22 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, over 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, +10. Jalen Williams, I believe that's J-Dub, 20 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, +9. Jay Will, 19 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, +15. Do I have that right? Yes. Yeah, that's right. I got to get used to their names because they got the same name. So it's a J-A-L, that's J-Dub, J-A-Y, that's J Will, who is getting a lot better, by the way. Jay Will is playing great ball this season. He is really developing for them. Brooks Barnhizer, 2 minutes. Hold on, let me make sure I'm looking at this correctly. 2 minutes, 0 on the plus-minus. Carlson, 2 minutes, missed his only 3-point attempt. He had a rebound, 0 on the plus-minus. AC, 16 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 2 from the field, over 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, +12 for Caruso. Williams, 2 minutes, missed both his field goals, missed his only 3, 0 on the plus-minus. Isaiah Joe, 19 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, +7. Wiggins, 11 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 steal, plus 6. Cason Wallace, 22 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 4. And McCain, 25 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, plus 19. The high man for the Sixers was VJ Edgecombe with 35 points, 7 of 15 from behind the arc, 14 of 28 from the field. Excellent game for the rookie, but couldn't really get a whole lot of help from anybody else. Nobody else had more than 15 points. Pretty trash for the Sixers. They had no chance against the Thunder either way. Moving on. All right, next up for the Thunder was a loss. They took a rare loss against the Boston Celtics. 119-109 in Boston was the score. And let's see what happened to them. All right, so the Thunder shot 48% from the field, 38 of 80. The Celtics shot 47%, 38 of 81. From the three-point line, the Celtics 44%, 18 of 41. Thunder 12 of 37 for 32%. From the line, the Thunder 21 of 26 for 81%. Celtics 25 of 29 for 86%. 43 boards for the Celtics, 35 for the Thunder, 7 offensive boards for the Celtics, 4 for the Thunder, 25 assists for the Celtics, only 17 for the Thunder, 5 steals for the Celtics, 7 for the Thunder, 4 blocks for the Celtics, 3 for the Thunder, 13 turnovers for the Celtics, 20 points off of those, 7 turnovers for the Thunder, 11 points off of those, 10 fast break points for OKC, 4 for Boston, 34 points in the paint for OKC, 40 for Boston. Boston led by as much as 14. They led 33% of the time, and OKC had a 13-point lead, led 59% of the time. Hartenstein, 22 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, -1. Chet Holmgren, 26 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, -5. SGA, 37 minutes, 33 points, 10 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, and 10 of 12 from the free throw line as well. 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, +1. He really shot extremely well. What a wasted game for him to lose in that fashion. Lou Dort, 22 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, -1. J-Dub, 24 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, -5. Jay Will, 14 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 2 from all 3 of the spots. 1 of 2 from the 3, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, -5. Alex Caruso, 21 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, -12. Yeah, J-Dub and AC really hurt them. That's what it really came down to. Both of them dudes was cold. Yeah. Isaiah Joe, 12 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, -7. Cason Wallace, 24 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, -1. McCain, 13 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, -17. And AJ Mitchell, 25 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, +3. So yeah, that's what happened, man. J-Dub and our man AC just couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. It really hurt the champs that night. They couldn't overcome it. Boston's high man was JT, 19. No, it was J-Bub. J-Bub. Jaylen Brown had 31 points on 9 of 17 shooting. And Jason Tatum had a double-double with 19 and 12 and 7 assists. So, yeah, JT and JB are winners that night. Let's move on. All right, next up for the Thunder was a win against the Chicago Bulls in OKC, 131-113. All right, let's look at the team stats here. So the Thunder shot 47% from the field, 47 of 101. The Bulls, 42%, 41 of 98. From the three-point line, the Bulls, 32%, 15 of 47. And OKC, 31%, 14 of 45. Thunder, 23 of 31 from the line, 74%. Bulls, 16 of 21, 76%. 58 rebounds for the Thunder, 47 for Chicago. 15 offensive board for OKC, 10 for Chicago. 29 assists for OKC, 25 for Chicago. 9 steals for OKC, 4 for Chicago, and 9 blocks for OKC, 5 for Chicago. The Bulls had 12 turnovers, 12 points off of those, 10 turnovers for the Thunder, 6 points off of those, 24 fast break points for the Thunder, 23 for the Bulls, 60 points in the paint for OKC, 50 for the Bulls. The largest lead of the game for OKC was 24. They led 35% of the time, and for the Bulls, it was 9. They led 58% of the time. High man for the Bulls was Trey Jones, 21 points. Actually, it was Colin Sexton with 22 off the bench. He shot really well, 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from behind the arc. But Giddey was ice cold. He had 5 points, 1 of 11 from the field, 0 of 8 from 3. He did chip in with 11 assists and 7 boards, but they couldn't overcome that poor shooting against his old squad. He was terrible. All right, Isaiah Hartenstein, 24 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the line, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 offensive boards, plus 13. He is on a roll right now, as usual, rebounding the ball. SGA, 29 minutes, 25 points, 8 of 24 from the field, missed all 10 of his three-point shots, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 1 turnover, plus 10. At least he only had 1 turnover for all them damn misses. Won the game by a million, so it didn't matter, and this is my point. Should he really be MVP when he can go 0 for 10 from behind the arc and still beat a team by almost 20 points? You tell me, man. This team is good. That's the point. This team is really, really good. Lou Dort, 18 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 offensive board, -2. J-Dub, 27 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 16 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the line, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive boards, plus 12. Kassan Wallace, 31 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 21. Kassan Wallace balled out, one of their 30 stars. If other guys aren't holding things together, Kassan Wallace can just step into his star power and just run up 5 threes. I mean, come on, man. Enough of this SGA MVP garbage. Jay Will, 19 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, plus 6. Sanford, 2 minutes, 1 point, missed both his threes, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, -1. Carlson, 3 minutes, 1 rebound, -4. AC, 15 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field, missed his only 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, plus 8. Kendrick Williams, 4 minutes, missed his only field goal, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, -4. Isaiah Joe, 18 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, plus 9. Aaron Wiggins, 11 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board, -2. McCain missed all 4 of his field goals, missed both his threes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, plus 10. A.J. Mitchell, 25 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, plus 14. It really does come down to guard play, which is just makes them overpowered, man. McCain, Mitchell, Joe, Caruso, Kassan Wallace, J-Dub, SGA, Lou Dort. That's too much. That's too much for all teams. I'm sorry. If the Thunder don't win the championship this year, it's because they failed. It wasn't because they didn't have enough to do so. They just have more talent than everybody else. And you got a 7'3" guy in the paint that has guard skills, defends as well as anybody in the league in Hartenstein. What's his face? The other guy that didn't even play tonight in this game that we're referring to. You got Hartenstein down there as well. It's souped up, man. They're souped up. They capitalize on everybody mortgaging their picks. They drafted very well, developed very well, and stacked a bunch of talent on top of one another. Thanks, Clippers. Thanks, Houston. You did this to the league. This is what happened. You got the Thunder now. They're going to win a bunch of championships. SGA is going to get a bunch of MVPs, and that's just how that's going to go, man. That's really what it is. So they were able to flex on a lowly Bulls team despite the MVP going 0 for 10 from behind the arc. And what's the other center? I can't even think of man's name. They got so much damn talent. I don't even know who's on this team. What's his name? We'll see right now if he played. That's the God's honest truth. He was second overall pick, and I can't think of his name because he's on this Holmgren. There we go. Holmgren. So Holmgren didn't even play, and they were able to beat the Bulls. Tanking team, but It's not about that. It's about their roster just being better than anyone's actually capable of putting together. It just is what it is. So the next game they had was a game against the Knicks. 111-100 was the score. They beat the Knicks. And the high man for the Knicks was Jalen Brunson at 32. Let's check out the team stats, see how they do. All right. So New York shot 44% from the field, 36 of 82. Thunder shot 47%, 35 of 75. From the three-point line, the Thunder 10 of 28 for 36%, and the Knicks 15 of 35 for 43%. Knicks shot 76% from the free throw line, 13 of 17, and the Thunder shot 82% from the free throw line, 31 of 38. They got there 38 times against the Knicks. Wow. 82% there. 39 rebounds for the Thunder, 41 for the Knicks. 12 offensive rebounds for the Thunder, 15 for the Knicks. 21 assists for the Thunder, 19 for the Knicks. 10 steals for the Thunder, 8 for the Knicks. No blocks for the Thunder, 3 for the Knicks. 15 turnovers for the Thunder, 16 points off of those. 19 for the Knicks, 19 points off of those. 15 fast break points for the Thunder, 4 for the Knicks, 44 points in the paint for the Thunder, 30 for the Knicks. 13 was a large lead of the game for the Thunder. They led 94% of the time. The Knicks had a 1-point lead 1% of the time. All right, and as I mentioned, Brunson had 32 points there, and they had 5 players in double figures, and did not get a whole lot out of their bench. In fact, their bench was very, very cold. And when that is the case, you are not beating OKC. Hartenstein, 24 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field. 13 boards, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 5 offensive rebounds, plus 6. Chet, 33 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 10 from the field. That was 3 from 3, 6 of 7 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, plus 16. SGA, 37 minutes, 30 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 13 of 16 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, plus 13. Lu Dort, 27 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, hit both his free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, plus 13. J-Dub, 29 minutes, 22 points, 7 of 11 from the field, made his only 3, made all 7 of his free throws, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 3. Jay Will, 12 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from both the 3 and field, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, minus 5. AC, 18 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, minus 4. Hassan Wallace, 15 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 4. McCain, 11 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals, missed both his threes, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, plus 4. Second game in a row where he couldn't hit a shot. We're clocking that. A.J. Mitchell, 24 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, plus 4 for A.J. Yeah, Knicks, you couldn't overcome the Zebras and their Thunder, or vice versa, or however that goes. Moving on. For the champs, they played the Detroit Pistons. 114-110 was the score in OKC. Of course, the Thunder beat them in OT. And let's see, the Pistons shot 42% from the field, 41 of 97. Thunder shot 47%, 38 of 81. From the three-point line, 29% for OKC, 10 of 34. 37% for the Pistons, 16 of 43. 52% from the free throw line for the Pistons, 12 of 23. That's not going to help your cause, especially when the Thunder are getting there 32 times, hitting 28 of them for 88%. 46 boards for the Pistons, 42 for the champs, 15 offensive boards for the Pistons, 6 for the champs, 30 assists for the Pistons, 17 for the champs, 12 steals for the Pistons, 9 for the champs, 8 blocks for the Pistons, 6 for the champs, 18 turnovers for the champs, 22 points off of those, 16 for the Pistons, 17 points off of those, 9 fast break points for the Pistons, 15 for the Thunder, 40 points in paint for the Pistons, 44 for the Thunder. 7 was a large lead of the game for the Pistons. They led 9% of the time, and the champs led 15%. Had a 15-point lead, and had it 84% of the time. So, high man for the Pistons was B-Ball Paul Reed, 21 points, 10 boards. Very good game for B-Ball Paul. 4 blocks, 4 offensive boards. Yeah, and they had 6 players in double figures. Very impressive loss, unfortunately, for them. Chet Holmgren, 30 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 offensive boards, +1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 41 minutes, 47 points, 12 of 19 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3, 21 of 25 from the damn free throw line. Can you imagine how many points LeBron would have had if he would have had SGA's whistle all his career? How many points Kobe would have had if he would have had SGA's whistle all career? 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, +8. Lu Dort, 22 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, -11. Cason Wallace, 27 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, +1. AJ Mitchell, 36 minutes, 14 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 block, +5. Jay Will, 32 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He had 13 boards, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, +11. AC, 27 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from both the 3 and field, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, +12. Williams, 6 minutes, missed both his field goals, missed his only 3, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, +1. Isaiah Joe, 14 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from both the 3 and field, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 steal, -11. Aaron Wiggins, 17 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, +4. And Jamal McCain, 14 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, -1 for Jared, not Jamal. It's Jared. I got that wrong. So that's how that went, man. The Pistons put up a really strong effort with their others since they had so many people missing. Pushed this thing into overtime against OKC, despite OKC getting to the line all of the times. All of them. So that's what it was, man. OKC's been winning games, as you would expect from the champions. And it's going to be a tall task for the Lakers to compete with them and their refs tonight. But we're going to try. And we're playing really good ball, so they're gonna have to work in tandem together to beat us tonight if we play the way we're supposed to. Especially with Luka balling out as the true MVP of this league, in my opinion. Even though I have very serious doubts he'll actually receive what he's deserving of. Very serious doubts. So that's why I'm bitter watching this video here. This is why you're watching me be unhappy, because I just think that the champs are really souped up, man, in unnecessary, unnatural ways. And then from there, they get more calls than just about anybody not named LA. But we deserve to get there. Why? Because we drive at the rim more than everybody else. They just grift for fouls more than everybody else, if I'm being completely and utterly honest with my opinion. So that's really what it is. I'm a little salty. Yes, I resent the fact that the Thunder are even in existence in the way that they are, because they keep having picks that they can't even use, man. You got Nikola Topic as a first-round pick. He's on the back of the bench, not getting any minutes. You got Sorber, who was a first-round pick, coming in next year. You got potentially them getting 2 first-round picks this year, maybe even a high one, depending on how things shake out. It's just the NBA should have done something about these idiot teams like the Clippers and the Rockets that mortgage their entire future to this little team over there in OKC. Now they can soup up and win like 8 championships in a row, fam. It should have never even been. This is malpractice. It should have never even been allowed. This should have never been allowed. This is a failure on the part of Adam Silver for not adjusting what was necessary and informing all of these teams of what it is they were allowing to happen when they did this. It should not have happened. You should have not been able to trade a future MVP, the draft rights of J-Dub, and all this, the whole future of the Thunder for freaking Paul George, man. That should have never even been possible. That should have been vetoed. That should have been ixnayed. This was foreseeable, and now look where we at. Nobody can beat this team, despite teams being really, really good in the league, like this, like the Lakers and the Spurs and the Detroit. We ain't got a chance because these guys got guys that are good enough to be third best players on decent teams as their 8th and 9th best player. I mean, it's malpractice, man. The NBA should never allow that to be possible, fam. So that's what I have to say about that. We will go in and give our best effort, try to beat this souped-up basketball team tonight. And that's really what it is, man. I don't really have too much to say. I just want us to go out there and play the way we've been playing, make them play perfect to beat us is what I ultimately think is necessary. We're going into their building. It should be a loud environment. We know how it is in OKC. They're very college-like atmosphere. you know, they're going to definitely support their team, and rightfully so. Um, and so we'll come in and feed off of their energy, and hopefully will ourselves toward a victory somehow, knowing that we have to see this team again in about 4 days as well. So they got a game against the Jazz in between this time. We got a game against the Mavericks in between the time we see them. So, yeah, we won't be consecutive, either team. But it'll feel like it, because it ain't going to be long before we see one another. Lakers wearing black on their in their building tonight. They will be wearing their road uniforms in their building tonight. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Our projected starters: Austin, Luka, Bron, Jake, Thea, and D.A. And for them, it'll be SGA, Dort, J-Dub, Hartenstein, and, of course, Chet Holmgren. The injury report: Marcus Smart's out, healthy otherwise. For them, AC is a game-time decision. He's probably going to play if he can against us. Hell yeah, he'll play. And, of course, Sober's out. So both of these teams are healthy, with the exception of us missing a very key piece in Marcus Smart. So it is what it is. And to a point, if AC doesn't play, that kind of takes away the same thing from them. AC and Marcus Smart are very much alike, ironically enough. Problem is, they got about 3 more ACs over there. We don't necessarily have 3 more Marcus Smarts. So, yeah, we'll go, man. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. And I have all the faith in the world in Luka and LeBron and Austin, even though Austin's not playing that great. Our centers have been playing excellent. I expect for them to be sharp. We looked really good, especially in the third quarter against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've looked really good over the last month and a half, pretty much, month or so. Congratulations to Luka Doncic for getting Player of the Month. Nobody should be in the running for that anyways. He was by himself with that, having scored more points than anybody in the history of the sport in the month of March, last March, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was number 1. He might have been number 2 behind somebody. I don't know, but he was up there in that mix. Certainly for the Lakers, he was the number 1 March scorer, number 1 scorer in any single month. He just broke all the single month records with, 360 points in the month of March or something. And won most of the games too. We only lost to Detroit and like Denver in the month of March. So both of these teams are hot, man. The way I see it is the Thunder are going to be playing the most opponent they've had to face tonight. Their entire league. If they had a league full of us, their record wouldn't be what it is. That's what it comes down to. We're playing our peak best basketball going into their building right now. Luka's playing MVP ball. LeBron has settled into a role that fits him very well at this stage in his career. Our centers are playing probably the best ball they've played in a while. Certainly Jackson Hayes playing the best ball of his career right now. And, Austin's yet to kind of come around, though. He's not really the Austin that we know he can be, so hopefully he taps into that tonight. But with guys like Cason Wallace and Lou Dort out there, I expect for us to, of course, give it a little more turnovers tonight, probably have a little more mistakes, and maybe not score as many points because they have really, really talented defense. Of course, Chet Holmgren and Hartenstein in the paint. The first 2 times that we saw this team, they didn't have J-Dub, they didn't have Hartenstein, so they're healthy for the first time. We're going to really get to see what we look like against the very cream of the crop of the NBA, and this is the ultimate test. We've been preparing ourselves for this. We knew these games were coming at the end of the season. We do not have the 3 seeds sold up, but we damn near do, especially if we can steal one of these games from the Thunder. And I think it would go a long way if the Lakers make this a very tough game for the Thunder, put some doubt in their heart about whether or not they could see us for 7 straight games. And that's really what it's about. 2 MVP candidates going up against each other that you expect for both of them to try to show up and show out. SGA, Luka Doncic. It should be prime time stuff, both games, this one and the one that's coming up next week. So, yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. I think we're playing the best ball we've played in about 5 years, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't think we've looked this good since we were NBA champions. This is the best stretch of basketball you can expect from this roster. They've exceeded my expectations regardless of what happens in this game. But because we played so well over the last couple of weeks, I do expect for us to come out and make the Thunder work extremely, extremely hard and have to play absolutely perfect to beat us. And with the talent that they have, if they do what they're supposed to do, you would think they'd beat a team that they're better than. But at the end of the day, they're not going to find a more worthy competitor than this Laker team right now. They're not going to find one. Nowhere. They can canvas the entire league, and they're not going to find somebody playing better than us in this league right now. So that's really what it is. This is a matchup of the ages. If both teams show up, I'd expect both teams show up. Thunder do kind of have some things sewed up, but like I said, this is more about preparing oneself for the playoffs, getting ready for the cream of the crop. On both ends, they should be thinking of us as the cream of the crop at the best competition they're going to find. So that's really what I have to say. I think obviously you got to respect San Antonio. San Antonio's had their number, by the way, all year long. They beat San Antonio, I think, swept the season series or something like that. So that was just a freak situation there. And Boston, of course, gave them hell earlier in the week when those two players they had shot poorly. And I think Boston is starting to show themselves as probably the best team in the Eastern Conference, low-key as well. But where we are and how we're playing, I don't think they're going to find anybody in the league that can test them, push them further than we're able to push them right now. So that's what I got to say about that. I wish Marcus Smart were available, man. I really wish he were available. I think we need him for this matchup, but being smart with our talent all season long in regards to their injuries has been our MO. And I said it before the season started that I thought that would be what we should stick to, so I'm not going to deviate from that now. But if ever there was a game where we look at Marcus Smart and say, are you sure you can't play? It's this one. Are you sure, bro? You sure you ain't available for this game? Because we need you tonight. And anytime we face any of these playoff teams, we need Marcus Smart. We've been able to get away with it against bad teams. But this is the damn Thunder, man. We need Marcus Smart. So, that's pretty much what it is, man. I knew when he fell on that hip that it wasn't going to be minor. I knew that. Even though he came back in the game, I told you, I was like, it's not about how he feels coming back into the game. It's about how he was going to be when he got on the plane. And we ain't seen him since that fall, y'all. We ain't seen him since that game. And I'm not overly surprised because that was a very, very hard fall for Marcus Smart, who's having a lot of injury issues in the past. And one thing Marcus Smart can rest assured with, as long as you're with the Lakers, we're going to take care of your injuries in ways that maybe a lot of teams wouldn't. We're going to let you rest. And that's one thing I do respect about this Laker franchise over the last 2 years or so. They've let people rest, man. They do not ask you to do too much. We've made that mistake with Vando, and it really hurt us. And I think we've learned that lesson, and we have been doing the right thing since. So remaining disciplined is why we're as capable of a team as we are right now. If we would have did this with other people's injuries, we would not be as good as we are right now. So that's the discipline that we should carry throughout going forward. And if we do, I think we'll be pleased with the results in the long run. So go out there and fight, man. Luka, you're the MVP, bro. At the end of the day, SGA going to get to the line a million times. They're going to give him all the awards, and his team's going to be good regardless if he's there or not. Your team is not. You are needed here. So you know what I'm saying? That's what it really comes down to. We talk about most valuable. Can your team survive without you? I don't think this team even makes the playoffs. I don't even think we're in the mix of the good play-in tournament teams without Luka the Don all season long. Let's just be real. We can't function without Luka. So that's what I have to say, man. Regardless if they give Luka his MVP trophy this season or not, I will always be of the mindset that he should have been given it. It should have been given to him. This was the year that Luka won the MVP and they didn't give it to him. It's been many years where we felt that Kobe or Shaq should have won the MVP and they gave it to somebody else. This is just going to be another year where I think they'll probably give it to somebody else. But we will know, and many will know, that this was the year he should have got that MVP. So hopefully the NBA does the right thing and give him the damn MVP. So that's pretty much what I have to say, man. We'll be ready for this game. This is the game we've been circling all season long. And we're in their building, so it's going to be a tough atmosphere. But if we can find a way to win this game, it will be the most impressive win of the season, to say the least. So that's pretty much what I got to say. My name is BDF44. I thank you all for watching.